Well, hello, everybody. How are you all doing today? A very, very happy Monday to you. Hope you had a good start to your week, unless it wasn't the start to your week, in which case I hope you had a good Monday in whatever part of the week it is for you. Um, Things are going good here for Monday, I guess. Can't really complain. The sun's out, so that's good. We're here. More Hypermarket Simulator, one of my faves that we've got going on right now. We are on the push to level 63 to see if we can maybe in this live stream get ourselves not one but two licenses. That'd be kind of cool if we could. Don't know if that's going to be the case, but we're going to certainly try. They've updated the game again. If you look over to the right of my big head there, it shows version 60.082. Trash bin positions will now be saved when you move them, which is good because that was an issue that we were having before. On a new game start, you only have one yellow trash bin. Additional bins must be purchased if you want more. So we get to keep ours. We're grandfathered in, but anyone else who starts the game new, you only get one outdoor trash bin. Four different colored trash bins can now be purchased from the computer. There's apparently a customer freeze bug that is impacting people in the game. I think I've only seen that once. So, yeah, I had one customer that was standing by a freezer and just didn't leave. So, don't know what was going on there. Fixed inconsistencies in shelf sizes for the freezer fridge, shelf 5 racks, shelf 4 racks, and storage rack. Now, I'm going to be interested to see what that's all about because I don't remember us having too many inconsistencies there, but apparently other people did. So I'm very interested to see exactly what we've got going on with all that. And then when you choose perfectly placed alignment, items will now have will also have perfect rotation. I'm glad for that. Very, very glad for that. If it makes life easier, cool. I am here for it. So those are the things that we've got here in this version of Hypermarket. And we're going to go for it. We're going to have a whole bunch of fun. That is the plan. We're going to start, as always, by saying hello to the best French crew in the business. There is no better than Cozy Worship Space, Yoda Best, and David W7535. I see David here right now. I'm assuming the others are en route. David, a very, very happy Monday to you. Hope you're doing well. And Yoda, when you get here, happy Monday to you. Cozy, when you get here, happy Tuesday to you. Because as always, you are in the future. And for all the other people we got in the chat here, let's see who we have here. Brian Pietrowski reclaiming the Early Bird Chat of the Day award. Carrie Ingram is also here. Robert Love is here. Raymond Austin is here. Julianne McClarney is here. Just imagine how insane if this was how supermarkets worked in the real world. Hope they don't work like mine. Sage is also here, ready for Giant TP. Sim Gaming Lover is here. Eric Setzer is here, tired from the first workday back from vacation, struggling to think of a good TP joke. Tom is here. Rob Evans is here. Rivian is here. Fiona Taylor is here in the future. Nick at Night is here. Adjan is here. Going to be fun watching a live stream without updated myself on the last episode. Mark Nagel is also here. Lexi is also here. Finally catching a live. Happy to be back. Happy to have you back, Lexi. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Let's see. Other people that we got here. Amiga Man also here. We've also got, let's see, Tiffany is also here. Birdus is here. Sue R is here. And Unique Foxy, 16 months. Team Blue. Thank you so much for that. Ooh, piece of candy. I got Returns Outlet Simulator. Good game. It's a fun one. That's for sure. And my apologies to your wallet if I was the cause. My apologies. And was there someone else? Louis is here as well, and James Dix is here as well. Great seeing all of you. And for everyone else that we got out there that's watching and lurking, hi. Very, very happy Monday to you. Let's hop in, shall we? Get into the game. Teresa Vicar also here. How you doing, Teresa? Great to see you. So we're getting to going. Brother Brent also here. Caught it at the beginning. You're right on time. You made it. So in case you have not seen the store, here it is in day 102. We've got the last thing that we put in the store. We put in our little reading nook over here. And apparently I just completely blanked on the sofa. So there's a sofa that I just somehow did not see. And it's there, and I just did not see it. Aside from that, that was the last thing that we added to the place. So we're in pretty good shape at this point. Going to go over here and do our initial order of the jour. Oops, assuming I hit the right button. Resume. Uh, go ahead, order all the stuff we need to order. Get the restockers in here. It's also open the store. That would help. So, store's open. Day 102. Store's open for your convenience. Where did I leave off? Probably there, I think. Yeah, I didn't get to here. I know that for sure. So, just do all this real fast. Yeah, we had a lot that we went through, apparently. Okay. One of them, one of them. One of those, one of these, one of them. 1, 2, 1, 2. Empty box. Okay. Chips, 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 chips. Salt, barbecue, just a little bit of focus mode. Don't worry, I'll be back with you. Just a little bit of focus mode as I'm getting all the stuff ordered here. So there's that, there's that. And here we go. We now have them. 10 restockers. 10 restockers. Assemble. 6, 7, 8, 9. 10. 10 restockers we got now. To make life that much better. And what else we got? Bleach, dishwasher tablets, those. Whoop. Try that again. Through the door. There. Okay, empty box. Okay. Get 3 of them, 3 of them, 3 of them. And 1 box of those books and 1 box of those books. I think we're good. I think we got it. Oh, and we got to get all this stuff over here, too. So, 2, 2, 2, 2. Holy cow, we need a lot of stuff. 2, 2, 1, 1. That's all of it. Huh. Man, oh man. Teresa Vicar, birthday belated. Well, here we go. Everybody all together now. Here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy belated birthday, Teresa. Happy birthday to you. High five. There you go. A very, very happy birthday belated for you. So, Mark Orsel, how you doing? This is a modular wall. So, yeah, it's piece by piece by piece that we put that up together. Looks a little bit fancy, just a little bit. So I like it. It's pretty good. I'm happy with it. Let's see. Guardian Jane also here. Hello, how you doing? Eva Blake is also here. How you doing? Happy Monday to you. Great to see you. So they're going to take care of all that. Also got to take care of all of my lamps. I love lamp. There. Got it all done. So, and apple pie, how you doing? Let's see. I put the kettlebells on one of the flat pallets and it holds a lot more than the shelves. Well, that works. I like them on the shelves that we got, but it's cool that you've got them on the flat. Yeah, I kind of like them here. I think it's a neat look. So yeah, but it's good that you got them where you got them. So hey, that works. Susie, yeah, there's the book nook corner, right there. The nook of books, right about there. So, how many boxes? How many people does it take to move a box amount? For now, 10. And later on, it'll be 11, and then later on, it'll be 12. Did you see a football player walking the store? You probably did. I think he walks through here a lot, to be honest with you. I think he's a regular. We have a lot of people that are regulars here. And I do believe that a couple of them are fans of the footy. I would believe so. Diane Smith, how you doing? Oh, they only did give us 1. Oh, so that's all we got left is that. So all of our other garbage cans over there are gone. They all went poof. Oh, and I got to check the window chicken. Thank you, David. We shall check the window chicken out. Window chicken is looking quite good. We are in good shape with that. So we will continue to monitor. But for now, we are in hunky-dory shape with the chicken of Windows. So there we go. NYC Life, how you doing? You got the new Madden 26 football for PS5, same as Madden 25. Yeah, I've never played any of the Maddens because I'm no good at that. So, but I hope you enjoy it. I hope you're having a fun time with it. Yeah, so we're just gonna work on all of this, get all this taken care of. Been playing Story of Seasons. I've heard of that, but I've not played it. That's one that Rymanora is playing, if I remember right. I think that she's got that one going on. But yeah, I myself have not played that one. But hey, if you got a game that you really enjoy, and if you're binging it, that's good. It's good to have a game that you can play and really like and just play for hours and hours and days. It's always a good thing for sure. Absolutely. Okay. So what else? Oh yeah. This is something I wanted to talk about because this has been a pretty popular topic lately, and I know that we've got a bunch of people here that follow and watch Cans Alone. So, if Cans Alone, if you're watching, hey! But he recently did a video here. It was, I believe, yesterday. We've been talking about it a bit about this new. I believe it's new. This new restricted mode thing that YouTube currently has and the impacts that it is having on creators because there are a bunch of creators all of a sudden that are seeing that a bunch of their stuff is not necessarily performing the way that it was before because for anyone who is in restricted mode, they are not seeing content that they were seeing before from people that might have some content that is now being shown as restricted. So I wanted to kind of put in my entire thoughts on all this and what I've seen from the Rusty Champaign point of view and how things are going here. The big thing that I've seen when it comes to the restricted mode here is that it's had next to no impact at all on anything that we have going on here at Rusty Champaign Land. I did a check similar to what Austin did. Austin Plays. He kind of checked a bunch of his old playlists to see what was hidden and what wasn't, and he saw that some of his playlists were like everything was hidden. And then a lot of his more recent content, I think, was kind of not impacted as much. And the only thing I saw, again, I didn't do a deep dive, but I checked all of our like newer playlists, and nothing in our new playlist was really hidden. There were a couple that were funny because I checked, and there were like two things in our multiplayer madness playlist that I set up that were missing. And one of them was the very first one that we did. So it was Rusty and the Wrenches play Traveler's Rest. That one somehow failed to pass the restricted mode test. And then there was another one. It was Rusty and Austin and the Wrenches play Supermarket together. And that one also did not pass the restricted mode test. And the only reason I can figure that that one did not pass the restricted mode test is because David just kept on swatting everyone like crazy with the broom. And that was why it didn't pass the test. No, I'm sure it was not that. I'm absolutely positive it was not that. It was just very funny that for whatever, or maybe it was Austin in the sledgehammer. I don't know. But for some reason, those two, if you go in, if your account's under restricted mode, and if you looked at that playlist, you would find neither of those videos because they would show up as being currently hidden, which is, again, weird. Don't quite know why those two out of everything show up as restricted, but for some reason they are. So basically what restricted mode is, the big question about restricted mode, what is it? Asks Mark Horsel. Basically what it is, and it's a setting that if you're in YouTube on TV, it's like in the upper right, you can look at your settings, it'll be right next to your profile picture. It basically, the way that they describe a restricted mode is it's YouTube's way to hide what YouTube deems to be potentially mature content. Now, how it determines what potentially potentially mature, I can speak. Really, I can. What it determines to be potentially mature content is basically it runs it through some kind of an AI process, and it looks at it and says, well, this video we think is mature, so we're going to flag it as being potentially mature. And if you're in restricted mode, that means that you won't see it because it's potentially mature. And being in restricted mode means that we will hide anything that's what we call considered to be mature content. So it's using some kind of an AI process to determine what it thinks is restricted, and how it goes about that, I don't know. I really do not know. Um, Now, what I can tell you from my small amount of anecdotal evidence that I have is that it is not it is not doing it strictly based on the game. In some cases, I believe it's just based on the game. I think that there are just some games that no matter what, any video of it is going to go under restricted mode. Like case in point, Austin, like I mentioned before, he was looking at his old playlists, and in his old playlists, he had an old playlist for like Call of Duty going way back when. This is not anything new of his. But he had an old playlist for Call of Duty, and everything that was in that playlist was hidden. So it just all gone. And I believe that newer games like Schedule 1, I think most of what goes on in Schedule 1 is all showing up as restricted, I'm pretty sure. But it's not just the game itself. In some cases it is, but in other cases, I believe that it's also it can be the title, as Leanne Hutton mentioned just now. How you doing, Leanne? Great to see you. I think that in some cases it may also just be based on the actual content itself. Case in point, Water Park Simulator. Because when I was talking with Cans about this, both the Cans and I have played Water Park Simulator. I've got 6 episodes of it. He's got, I don't know how many he's got, maybe 8, 10, somewhere around there. So he's definitely got more content on it than I do because he's a madman. But in restricted mode, there's probably about half of his current videos of of that game that are currently hidden if you're in restricted mode. And if you look up our playlist of it, they're all there. So, because I've done this, I've gone into like incognito mode, and I've looked at the channel while being in incognito mode and restricted mode, and all of our Water Park Simulator videos are there. So in that case, it's not about the game, it's just about probably the content itself, maybe what's being said. It could be, in some cases, could be the title, that could be something to do with it. But I mean, I took a look at like some other people that are like people that watch this channel also watch other these other channels. And like one channel that I looked up was Raya Stream, because I know that at one point in time, I think he's still in my top 15. Like people that watch my channel also watch Raya's channel, and I went into restricted mode, and more than half of his live streams were hidden, just gone. Could be even closer to 75%. And in the ultimate hilarity, Floppy Sims, everything that he had that was a live stream was gone. So it's like his live stream page had nothing on it, which would lead someone who's like in restricted mode to wonder, why does Floppy Sims not have any live streams, or where did they all go? And he might have like 4 or 5 videos out there that passed the restricted mode test. So and yeah, if you watch Floppy Sims, you know why. I mean, he is not one to be shy about his use of profanity, and that's perfectly cool. I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with it. Absolutely not. That's how he rolls, and that is perfectly good. Good. He does good stuff. His is just a lot more edgy than we are here. We are, as Cans called us in the nicest of ways, and he said it with a smile on his face. We are very vanilla here. And I'm fine with vanilla. Vanilla is one of my favorite ice cream flavors, so I am good with being vanilla. Vanilla works for me just fine. And again, he said it with a smile on his face. It was not meant as a dig or an insult like that. I mean, no, he's a good dude. He would never do anything like that. Um, so really, I mean, when it comes to the restricted mode, the thing I think is true with it is that you get to toggle it on and off. So it's not automatically on, and it doesn't stay permanently on. you can check. So I believe that you can just check in your settings, and there will be a setting there that toggles restricted mode on and off. And I believe that you have the ability to turn it off. I don't think that it's one of those you're in restricted mode and you can't do anything about it. You're just there and you will always be there. I believe that you have the opportunity to turn it on and off. So if and again, it's harder for me to talk about it because again, when it comes to Rusty Champagne, it hardly makes any difference at all. But I know that there are a lot of content creators out there for whom it makes a big difference, like Da Vinci, another big fan, another big friend of the channel. About half of Da Vinci's stuff is not showing up if you're in restricted mode because Da Vinci plays a wide range of stuff, and a lot of the stuff that he plays ends up getting caught into the restricted mode filter. So there are plenty of people out there that this does impact and it does affect, and that is unfortunate that that happens. So I guess the best thing that I can say when it comes to this is that if you have creators that you're following and you see that a bunch of their content has kind of gone missing, the best thing that you can do is check in your settings, which again, on your TV it's going to be a kind of in the upper right on your screen. And if you're doing it on mobile, I don't know exactly where your settings are, but there is a setting there that's going to be called restricted mode, and you can go in there and you can turn it off, and then your YouTube is going to be like your YouTube always was. um, but from a content creator side, I don't know what to say there because again, it doesn't really impact us here. It's we might have, I'd say that there's less than 5% of the content that we have that has gone into the restricted void. 5% is probably high. It's probably even less. It might even be less than 2%. Um, Other than Supermarket Together, where the $4,000 sledgehammer and all the broom tomfoolery, that was apparently just too much for YouTube to handle. So they had to say, nope, we're gonna restrict that. Can't have it. You won't watch that one because it is too mature. So I guess, I mean, without getting too big into it in terms of like, what are my thoughts on it? What do I feel on it? I mean, what do I feel on it? It's one of those. I mean, YouTube's going to YouTube, so they're going to do what they're going to do. And from your own individual standpoint, the only thing that I can say is that if you've noticed that a bunch of your favorite content creators' content has gone missing, just check that setting. And if you see that that setting is checked, I believe you can uncheck it. So that's about it from my standpoint. Canzalone has a 17-minute video out there that he did a couple days ago. That if you want more information, you can probably take a look at that, see what all he said there. I've looked at a little bit of it, but not too much. So that would be another place where you could kind of take a look and get a little bit more info and get his thoughts on it as well. So, C, thank you so much for the 5 gifted memberships. That is awesome of you to do, and it gets me out of my little thing here. Great segue. Nick at Night, Michelle Mesh, Jenny, Andrew Jones McGuire, and Rhonda Simpson are members of or returning members to the Rusty Champagne Club because of your generosity and because you went and did a thing. So thank you so much for that. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Susie Lou, mwah! Escaped the meeting that should have been an email. Susie Lou always has Monday meetings that should have been an email, and she always does whatever she can to get out of the things. So yeah, it's good that you made it out. So, and she already asked me her Costco question. she joked that she was going to ask me her Costco question on the phone, so that way she didn't have to ask it in the chat. And I said, you can ask it in the chat. I don't care if you ask it in the chat. It's perfectly good. It's perfectly fine if you ask it in the chat. So, but it was hilarious that. It's hilarious that we have this thing now where it's like we talk about our shopping list in the chat. Because that's not restricted. That's not. Talking about whether or not we need tomatoes or ice cream bars is not considered mature content, so we don't have to worry about that. we're not. I'm as I joke with cans. I'm apparently just too tame. So nothing happens to me when it comes to anything with a restricted filter because they're like, oh, Rusty's just like he's just way too tame. So Anne Marie Ward, how you doing? You can set restricted mode by the device the account is logged into as well. So if you have minors using your account, you can set it on their device. Oh, okay, that's cool. That part I did not know, but yeah, I had heard that it was because you could have you may not even know it. So, but yeah, you can set it on a device by device basis, which is good. Good to know with that. Um, but yeah, and don't talk about peaches or eggplants. Whatever you do, John Swigert, don't do it. Do not do it. Kazim Hussein, how you doing? Great to see you. You could probably build a room with modular walls. I don't see why you couldn't. And at some point, we probably will have to, because at some point down the road, I know they're expecting us to I believe they're expecting us to build a room for our workers, for them like a little break room, because we've got all this stuff that's available on our computer that is going to be what seems to be for a break room. So like if we go here and look at all of these furniture, and I want to see where the heck this sofa is. So I'm going to go and I'm going to go down here real slowly, and we're going to take a look at this sofa. I'm going to see if I can find this sofa, because I apparently went by it time after time, and I've got to find it. Where is the sofa? I'm looking for a sofa. I find nothing but doors. There it is, right there. I walked by it 14 times. It's right there, the wooden frame sofa. Don't know why I couldn't find it, but there it is. So, and Chong Fong, how you doing? Scooby Doo, how are you doing? Fisher Plays Games, how are you doing? Great to see ya. Have I seen Austin's chicken? He has so many chicken. I heard that he had a lot of chicken. I have not seen it myself, but I have heard that he's got a bunch of it. So, and JG Plays, I saw you on the Twitch side. I also saw you on the YouTube side. How you doing? Great to see you. I got caught up in my little rant. Yeah, I walked by it, Eric. You know. I mean, you know I walked by it. You know, walked. You know. So, yeah, that is Susie Lou's song, time after time. She goes into a full-blown dance routine, the whole thing. But you say, go slow. I fall behind. It's an entire thing, man. It's great. Maybe one day she'll do it on stream for us. We never know. She probably won't, but it would be funny. Oh, we could probably get into another day here. 10 freezers full of window chicken. That's a lot of window chicken, man. Giggle Zoo, how you doing? Wonder if they'll add a cafe or something. A cafe would be cool. I don't know if they will, but it'd be cool. For sure. And Caitlin, how you doing? You're on YouTube as you are suspended on Twitch. What did you do, Caitlin? Inquiring minds are wondering, but I mean, you don't have to say. It's okay. Day 103, stores open for your convenience. Get our order done, get into it. Let's see what we need. Apparently, we didn't need, we didn't go through that many boxes, and all of our restockers were still standing outside anyway. Get to 10 restockers, and they do a pretty good job at getting this place filled up within not too much time. They're slow, but they work. When you get 10 of them, it doesn't matter how fast they are. You just get to the power of numbers at that point. Semi-skim milk, not supposed to be there. Absolutely not supposed to be there. That is a mistake. That is going to go kaputski if I do not put it back here. So I don't know why it was up there. That is a problem. So, the 15K sub show, maybe. Maybe when we hit 15,000 subscribers, Susie Lou will do her time after time dance. Maybe. Who knows? I'm not going to speak for her on that one. Maybe, but I don't know. So, restockers assemble! All 10 of them. If I can hit the higher button and make it stick. There. Got it. Accidentally sent a message. Oh, I see. I get it. That's a bummer. Sorry to hear that. It's like when you send a text message to the wrong person. You're like, no, and you can't bring it back. It's out there in the void. And you cannot undo it. You cannot put the cat back in the bag at that point. CSU, how you doing? Great to see you. Happy Tuesday to you because you're in the future. What's up? Let's go through here again. See what else we need to get. Do only one box of that because that's a big box. Cannot forget that that's a big box. And then these guys, did I hit that? I may not have, and if I did, it's okay. So we can hold a bunch of them there. And books for our book nook. All the books. And then over here, vases. That's it. Excellent. Excellent, excellent. It's like when you get drunk. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly it, Caitlin. Exactly. Let's see. Anna Apple, you have a love-hate relationship with the restockers in your Hypermarket. Yeah, they'll do that. They really will. That's why I normally, like, if I'm getting ready to do some kind of a major change in my store, I will try and find something to keep them occupied so that way they don't go and grab the stuff that I'm trying to add to the store. So I'll like order a whole bunch of stuff, put it at one end of the store, move the cone to the other end of the store, and then do my thing while they're preoccupied with the things that they're doing. So we've worked out I'd say we got a symbiotic relationship, me and my restockers. It's taken a while for it to get there, but we're finally there where we have an agreement about the way the things should go. They normally don't bother me if I'm doing this thing. They'll normally do their own thing, and it seems like we're good. Every once in a while they try to be helpful and I don't want them to, and then I have to look at them and go, no, but normally they leave me alone for the most part. There's a Yoda. How you doing? Great to see you. Happy Monday to you. And Star Wars, how you doing? Great to see you as well. Happy Monday to you. Vases are right here. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, do the same thing we gave him the box back. Giggles, that's the way you got to treat it. You just got to be like, okay, you guys, go do all that stuff. Here's 48 boxes for you to work on. Go, go, go. And then you can go over there and get 3 things. And they'll just be like, yes, I want to take care of these 48. Yes, Rusty gave me something to do. And they'll just leave you alone while you take care of the 3 boxes that you wanted to do all by yourself. It's all about, it's just like that, ooh, shiny. One of them kind of things. Or from Family Guy, ooh, piece of candy. Just one of them that it is. So, watching me and Cans. Cool. Tell Cans I said hello. if you're over there. Because I think he's playing more Hotel Architect, if I saw that correctly. I think that's what he's got going on, is that. Because there's like some Las Vegas expansion to it. I'm pretty sure. So, okay. Here's some tea. I can go right over here. Double dipping is okay. That's allowed. It's perfectly good. I mean, if you're watching us, that's the thing that means the most to me. You can watch anyone else you want while you're watching us. I'm good with that. If you're watching us, I'm very, very glad that you're here watching us. Even if you're watching other people, and even if you're paying more attention to them than you are to me, it's still good. You're tuned in, and that's the best. That's the best part. So, twice the fun. That is absolutely true. Always need lamps. Always. I love lamp. Rick Tamland. Okay, there. And aside from that, I think we're good. And it is a long, long run to level 61. I know it's weird that I'm being efficient. In this game, I've gotten like more efficient than I normally ever am. This game has somehow just brought out a level of efficiency in me that again, it's pretty much unmatched and unprecedented. So I totally get it, Burgess. It's weird. It's even a little weird for me, but I'm getting used to it. So it somehow all works, but it is bizarre because we don't normally do it. So yeah, it's a new side of us. We're definitely turning over a new leaf or something like that. Okay, that's empty. It is, yes. So, all right, see you. Have fun at the store. Hope you find all the stuff you're looking for. We'll see you about an hour, because we'll still be here for sure. Star Wars, you were shocked about this game. Is there a reason to know? So, Eric Damute, how you doing? Great to see you. Told us about say the same thing. It's got to be the worst way to stock. Oh yeah, well, I mean, same thing with the kitty litter. I mean, the kitty litter doesn't look like it works like that. But you know what? Again, we don't ask questions. We don't ask why that works that way. Same way with kettlebells. I mean, that's really not the best way kettlebells should be. But again, we don't ask. It's the mysteries of gaming. It somehow works. We don't ask why. It just does. So it's a thing. So. Oh, yeah, it came out on console for. Oh, okay. That makes more sense then. I get you now. I get you. So, and Anna, you are correct. With me being efficient, that would put me in the naughty corner. It really would. So I'm waiting for either David or Yoda to throw me there. They haven't done it yet. Cozy's not around, because if Cozy was around, it would have happened before anyone even mentioned it. So Yoda and David normally give me a little more leniency before they go and throw me in there. It's okay there, because if they throw me there, it gets me to my secret peanut butter stash, and everything's good. So that's all we need. Where is book volume 1, Nick at Night? Rule number 1, you don't ask about book volume 1. You don't ask about that. If you've seen any of our other episodes, you don't ask about where book volume 1 is. You just don't. It's on the restricted list. No, it's... We're not allowed to ask where book volume 1 is. If you look in the computer, the list of books, if we go here to the license, it starts with volume 2, Mystery Tales volume 2. Where's volume 1? We don't ask about volume 1. It's like Fight Club. Rule number 1 of Fight Club, you don't ask about Fight Club. Rule number 2 of Fight Club, you don't ask about Fight Club. It's just like that.
Hypermarket will be closing
it's
soon.
It's that same thing.
To the checkout area.
Exact
Thank
same
you for
thing.
shopping with us.
Verdi Klein, how you doing? It's looking more and more like your local Costco every episode. You can't find anything there either. We're getting good at making it confusing. We really, really are. We're trying. Have I heard of a game called Firefighting? I have. I've seen it. And I know that there's been a good amount of coverage on it. I think I have not gotten a key on it. I don't know whether or not the other people that have been covering it have been getting keys on it. I did not. So, I mean, I'd love to, because it looks like it to be a cool game. But I have not been privy to whether or not people that are covering it are doing it with a key that was acquired, or whether or not maybe they went out and bought the game. That's the thing, because it's a $35 game. It ain't cheap. So that's part of it. So, I mean, that's definitely going to be on the pricier side of anything that we ever cover here, if we were to cover it. So, Captain 23, how you doing? Great to see you. Jen Fiona, how you doing? If you left click on the cash, we'll subtract the amount, even if you've not used the denomination. If you left click on the cash, we'll subtract the amount. Really? Huh? That's interesting. I did not know that. But that's a very interesting thing. Sunflower Gem, how you doing? Great to see you. Volume 1 is over. It's just a bunch of backstory. Exactly. Just a bunch of blather in Volume 1. No one cares about Volume 1. It's a whole bunch of nothing. There's nothing there. So, Austin wants a key for it so you can play together. Of I feel like I missed something. A key for which? I don't know. I definitely feel like I missed something. So, and why are we storing chicken outside? Come on, you know it's window chicken. Caitlin, yeah, I mean you remember window chicken, don't you? Maybe you don't. Maybe you haven't been around since the window chicken days. But yeah, all hail window chicken. It's a Rusty Champagne specialty since February 2024. We've had window chicken. It's what makes us. It's what makes our channel what it is. That's what we got. You won't cover SOS. It's $65 Canadian. Ouch! That is hefty. Massively hefty. Fire Ignite. He wants to play it with you. Well, I mean, I guess he'd have to get 2 keys because I don't have one. So, I mean, if he gets a key and if he can get me a key, then we'll have 2 keys and we'll go from there. But yeah, I don't have one of my own. I mean, I'd be happy if they gave me one, but I do not have one. So, I'd be here for it. This is dangerous, me ordering all this stuff, because for all I know, they could be stocking some of this. So for me to order this while they could be stocking it is never a good idea. But we're gonna take a gamble. So there's a Cozy. How you doing, Cozy? Happy Tuesday to you. Hope you're doing well. If no one has yet thrown me into the naughty corner, I think that you have to throw me there because I committed an efficiency violation. So I do believe that I am supposed to be naughty corner bound. So if I have not gone there, then I need to go there. So there you go. Excuse my French, but window chicken. Again, window chicken. Yeah, it's a thing. Sunflower Gem. If you don't know about window chicken, we have a short that shows the origins of window chicken. It is a Rusty Champagne thing. It is one of the stupid things that makes this channel what it is. The fact that we have window chicken. So yeah, it is. There's a backstory on window chicken. It goes back to, again, like probably February, March 2024 was when window chicken was born as a Rusty Champagne thing. Why? Because it's ridiculous, and so are we. But we're not restricted. So there we go. Click this box. How you doing? Great to see you. Oh, man. Second day of your long holiday. Nice. Very nice. Very, very nice. Love it, love it, love it. Oh, are you already on holiday? Like, are you already in your big travels now? For some reason, I thought that was later. Or maybe not. So, yeah, I thought that was later, but maybe I'm wrong because you know my memory. It's horrible. So, yeah, maybe that's already started and I didn't know. So, it's a good day when the first thing Rusty. Yeah, exactly. Oh, I deserved it. People called me out. So I got called out for being efficient. So yeah, I've got to go. It's the rules. Just the rules. Sneaky Cheeky, how you doing? Oh, you have 2.5 weeks until your big trip, so you got a different holiday going on. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. Day 104, stores open for your convenience, so you're just on a different holiday. Nice. All the holidays. Holidays are good. I can handle that. I'd like a nice big holiday. I'd be a fan of that. But not for me. At least not right now. Anything else? One of them, because 2 would be too many. So there we go. Yeah, we have a good number of future people here. We have a lot of people that are from the future that watch us here. We love our future people. Absolutely love them because a lot of them they're either here in the morning. It's like, why are you here in the morning? Or some of them are here and it's like the middle of the night. It's like, why the heck are you here in the middle of the night when you could be sleeping? Instead, you're here watching goofy Rusty Champagne stuff. So, but yeah, love our future people. As always, love our present people too. Love all of our peeps. For sure. I did not bring in the restockers. Restockers assemble! Is that the top of the list? It is. Okay. Done. Restockers are here. And I think I did all that. I did. Some of that. Get 4 of those again. Okay. Books are good. And then 1. That's it. Cool. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Oh, staycation. Cool. Staycations are good. Can't go wrong with that. It's a good way to be. So, yeah, we have a lot of helpers now, Sage. We got 10. And I'm grateful to have all 10 of them. Because they definitely make it a lot easier with all of them here. So, where is this? This one, there it is. Got the most judgmental look from your cat because you're singing. Eric, how dare you? How dare you wake up the kitty? How could you do such a thing? Soft kitty, warm kitty, little ball of fur. Happy kitty, sleepy kitty, purr, purr, purr. Will you sing Soft Kitty for me? Oh man, such great stuff. Big Bang Theory. Spring water? There it is. Yeah, cats are absolutely like that. Cats will judge you for anything you do. Cats give 0 cares about judging you because they're like, I am cat. I will judge you because I am cat. And you will enjoy the fact that I'm judging you because I am cat. That's exactly how cats are. Cats are wonderful, but man, they are judgmental. They really are. It's the Tao of cat. So it's crazy to think there was a time with no restockers. In this game there was a time with no restockers? Well, yeah, in the very beginning we had no restockers, but in the very beginning we had like 5 products as well. Yeah, if this game had no restockers and we had all this stuff, I would have given up a long time ago. I would have been peace out. That would have been a thing. I have something to check on Twitch. I will have to give that a peek. So, let's see. You have no idea how much you have to redo in your Hypermarket. Your Steam Deck died. Oh no! Oh no! And apple pie. That's bad. The thing I have found is that the game does save at the end of every day. So I think that you would have only lost whatever day you were on. So unless you were doing all your stuff in one day, in that case you would have lost the day. But I believe that the game will autosave at the end of each day. So you should not be in that bad a shape. I do believe. So. Oh, Discord. Okay. I'll have to check that too. Let's see. Yeah, without restockers, yeah, I would not play without restockers. I'd be like, nope, not doing it. This game is not for me. And I've somehow not gone mildly insane playing this game. I mean, everything with the lamps is a lot. But aside from that, it is a lot easier now that we do have this many restockers. It's made a difference, for sure. It's definitely made a difference. Outlaw, how you doing? Great to see you. Your ginger top cat has a vendetta against you. Wishes me multiple times. Hey, wish you. But you gotta love cats. That's just how they are. I mean, they don't know any other way than that. It's the Tao of cat. I mean, and then they'll come up for love when you're not ready to do it, and it's how they roll. Cats work on their own. They just work on their own wavelength, and you can't disagree with it. It just kind of is what it is. So, and MDOS, thank you so much for 5 months on Twitch. That is awesome of you. Thank you for using your free Prime subscription on me. You could use it on just about anybody, and instead you choose to use it on me. I really appreciate that. Thank you. It's awesome of you. So, oh, it's all in one day. Oh no! Oh no, and that. Oh, I'm sorry. That's going to be pain. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's not going to be good. That's going to be bad. I hate to say it. Oh no. Yeah. That will hurt. I'm so sorry. Um. So do you accept cats are cute, fluffy? The better your life will be. They're, they are very cute. That is for sure. I love cats. We just have the issue with allergies in the house, so that's the only reason we don't have one. Just because there are allergy issues with them. But I do love cats for sure. Yeah, and all cats are judgmental. It's just how they are. It's just how they roll. They, it's their thing. It's what they do. It's what they love. So it's all right. It's just the world of cat. It's how they be. Now I think when we get to this point, I think I am going to take this shelf. Going to get into a little bit of folks mode here. And McPherson, how you doing? Great to see you. I think I'm going to take this shelf and move it. I like to move it, move it. I'm going to move it down here. And then I'm going to take another round that I've still got in the back, I believe. And I'm going to put it here for our toothpaste and our soap, which I believe, no spoilers, I believe will go on a, it should go on a, all that stuff should go on a round. So let's see, we've got 1, 2, 3, so 1, 2, 3, and then that is my spacing. Then that can go there. Like such. I believe that works. That's still in line. Yeah. So that's still in line. So I'm going to set another round here. I think I've still got some rounds. Yeah. So new round here. And that goes like that. Yeah. And that should be in line. Yep. And yep. Yeah. So, yeah, that's all going to be for the soap and for the shampoo. No, toothpaste. Soap and toothpaste. That's what we got there. That is the plan. And then, yeah, we got cat and dog food there out by the breakfast nook. so that's actually good because that's in line with that. That works out better like that. I like that happy accident we got there. So, you know why you'll never see Rusty playing another racing game on YouTube? Hashtag no
Attention
spoilers.
shoppers. The
I like
hypermarket
racing
will
games.
be
I just
closing
suck at
soon.
them.
Please
But I
proceed
like
to the
them.
checkout
I mean, if I
areas.
had a second
Thank you for
channel, I'd
shopping
probably
with
play
us.
racing games. But I wouldn't do it on this channel because YouTube would be like, what? So, yeah. But on a second channel, I'd be all about it. I'd definitely be all about it. Because I enjoy racing games. I'm no good at them. At all. There's a reason why the people that play racing games, because they are much better at them than I. Okay, 1 egg. Okay, I think I can get that 1 egg. Can I get these other 11? I can't. Cool. There you go. You join me in the racing games. I'm so bad at racing games. Like I said, I like them. I'm just very, very bad at them. Okay. Yeah, just doing a little bit of work here. Did I miss the pun? Oh, I did. Yeah, I did. I just now caught it. There's a doorknob. It's right there. I missed it. It's right there. Absolutely. So, and there we go. There's the naughty corner. It goes with it. I got it. Yeah, hashtag no spoilers. I missed it. Right over. Right over. Low flying jet. Did not catch that one at all. Don't know how I missed it, but somehow I did. Yeah. Now I wonder, do we not have a yellow bin in the back now? Huh, let's check this. Are there no yellow bins? Oh, no, there are no yellow bins out here. So I do want to get a yellow bin out there for any time they do have something that needs to go out in the back. So let's see. Furniture. Yellow trash bin. Or let's get a blue one. No, yeah, let's get a blue one. Let's do that. And we're going to set that in the back just in case they need one. Now, okay, this can go anywhere. Oh, cool. If this can go anywhere, then I'm just going to put it, I'm going to put it right here by the door. So that way they don't ever really have to worry about going outside. Actually, let's put it a little bit away from the door. Let's put it right there. That'll be safer. Got it. All right, so that is ready. We're, let's see, 3 days away? Yeah, we're 3 days away at this point from getting to level 61, I would say. How's Window Chicken look? 2. So, and there. I've got one. Okay, excellent. Cool. Mimi, how you doing? Great to see you. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, so we're about 450 customers on average now. We have $750,000. Got lots and lots of money. Lots and lots of cash. And day 105, stores open for your convenience. As we continue our run towards TP. Because I've had so many people that have talked about, man, I can't wait until you get the toilet paper. Russ, you can't wait till you get the toilet paper. You have the toilet paper yet? I can't wait till you do. So yeah, we're almost there. We're just on the verge. We're a few days out from TP in the store. All right. And no extra stuff there. That is good. Restockers, assemble! Good to go. I will be very happy when they get to the point where we don't have to keep on hiring them every day. So, trash cans with the walls. If you run into walls like I do and there's a trash can on the underside. Oh, does it still do that? I thought that they got that fixed. I thought they made that change. Maybe not anymore. Or maybe that's something else. But I thought that they had changed that. Maybe I'm thinking of something else in that regard. But yeah, like all the garbage cans that I put in the store here, I did with great care to make sure that I would not run into them while darting through the store. Like this one was, I had to put it way over here just so that way anytime I zipped out of here, I would not hit that on the way. So I had to do all kinds of gyrations to get it so that it's like I'll go like that and miss that garbage can and not clip it. Because I've thrown away a thing or 20 myself by accident in this game. I feel your pain, especially if you do it with vases, because they are very expensive, especially those guys. $3,000 for those guys. That is never good. Never ever. I lost so much inventory to make run the turn. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's bad. It seems like the last thing that these guys restock is the kettlebells. It just does not seem like they get to those with any speed. I almost feel like I want to take another garbage can and put it right there. Can I do that and not give myself any fits? I think I can. I think I can stick one right there. Oh yeah, and everyone's names are back to normal. They did that. It was like I think at the end of last week, we're all back to normal again. Everybody's back to normal. Yay! So yeah, whatever experiment they had with doing it with the ats, that seems like it is gone. And it seems like maybe they decided, you know what, that's probably not the best idea. And they disregarded it, and it now is gone. And I'm happy about that. Yeah, I think I can do that and not run into anything. I think I can do that, especially if I've got the wall there, and if I turn that way, I'll be fine. I believe in myself there. So normal is relative. Yeah, exactly. Whatever normal is on a day-to-day basis, that's where we are. At least it's not the ats anymore. So that's good. That's the important part. Because we can at least easily identify who everybody is, which is the best part. Because it was hard on with some people. It was a little bit difficult to figure out who was who. So normal, who said? we're YouTube normal. And I think I need a bunch more sleeping bags. I think I ran out of them. Okay. All of them. Yeah, we're completely out of sleeping bags. That might be a few sleeping bags. Might keep us busy for a while. Just about. Okay. Wait for me to throw. I will do my best to not do it, Cozy. I will do my best. And if I do it, you can absolutely give me all of the ribbing for it. I will accept it. Absolutely. Yamilka Suarez Lopez, how you doing? Great to see you. Now, this is where the challenge will be because I've got to not hit it on the way through with a full box or a partially full box. But I think I can do that. I'm pretty sure. We have a lot of kitty litter and a lot of dog biscuits. We do. It's amazing how many people buy dog biscuits in this place. Lots of dog lovers we got. And lots of cat lovers. So we had to get a floor display of it. It was just the rules. And I will not throw kettlebells directly into the garbage. I will not. At least not yet. So, your cat is trying to lay on your face. Cats will do that. All these things that I'm hearing about cats, like, yeah, that's cat. That is absolutely cat. It's how they roll. So, I can move the bin. Nah, I like the bin there. Because I mean, I could set the bin on the other side of the wall there, but then it'd be just as much trouble there. So, nah, I'll be fine. I can make that corner. I'll be good. See, I've done so good so far. So far. It'll all be fine. I believe in this. I believe in our ability to throw away or to put away boxes without throwing them away with that garbage can. So cats do whatever they want all the darn time. That is just the law of cats. Man, I got a few sleeping bags. Just a few. But man, they got through all that really darn quickly. Have I ever used the temporary boxes? I have not. I guess I just haven't really even thought about it, or maybe I didn't even realize they existed. I guess maybe I didn't know that there was such thing as a temporary box. So is that like something you can buy, a temporary box? Is that what it is? So let's see. So I never. So is it a thing? Like, is there a place where you can go in here and get a temporary box? See, office tables. I don't know. So compared to Rusty compared to Rusty. Oh, you grab something off the shelf. But it doesn't put it in a box though. It just goes into your hand. So if you pull it off stock shelf, it puts it in a temp box. For me, it just puts it in my hand. So if you pull it off a stock shelf, like if you pull one thing off of here. Okay, so if you do this and throw it on the ground. Oh, huh. Okay, interesting. I guess I um ah, hmm. So you so let's see. I mean, I guess that's gonna work in cases where you have like the. Is that where we're talking about like having the
Attention
boxes
shoppers,
where you can like put
the
two boxes
hypermarket
together
will be
kind of
closing
dealy?
soon. Please
Like
proceed
if
to the
I
checkout
grabbed a
areas.
thing
Thank you
of
for shopping with us.
if I grabbed a thing of salt, threw it on the ground, and then grabbed that salt, can it go into that box? No. So that's where I'm looking at the temporary box. Like, okay, well, what do I use this for? So do I throw that there? No. I mean, I am not smart enough to know what I need to do with that. I don't know. Because now I've got the salt and I can't even do anything with it. So, yeah, so if I do that, now, because again, I can't, so I can, if I open that, I can't take that out of there. So, yeah, now it's like I get something in the temporary box and I can't do anything with it. It's just salt. It's a thing of salt in the void at this point. So I'm like, okay. I've got salt in the void. Now I don't know what to do. So use the box from the shelf and unload it to unload to it and restock from the temp. Okay. So yeah, this is the part that I was trying to figure out. Use the box from the shelf, unload to it. So I'm trying to do that. So if I left click it doesn't work, if I right click it doesn't work. I am not smart enough for this, apparently. I for whatever reason it's not working for me. It's not like I'm just looking at the box, I'm nudging the box around, but nothing is happening with it. So yeah. Got salt in the void, sounds like some kind of Secret Service code. The salt is in the void. Grab a box and go to the shelf. Okay. I have a box. Go to which shelf? Like, is it go to the store shelf? Okay, like this. So, I mean, I guess in the end, it might just like, am I? How do I get rid of the temp box? Is the big thing. So that's the part where I don't know. So, yeah, I feel like it's. I mean, I don't think there's an easy way to like transfer everything. So I don't know. To throw that. Oh, I can't even throw that out. So yeah, and I was left clicking. It wasn't working. So yeah, like yeah, it just it wasn't working for me for whatever reason. So I'm just gonna set that there. Just gonna put that there. That's fine. And let's see. Taze Gaming, how you doing? What's your tip for making money fast? You're level 59. You only have 229,980 money. I don't really have any tip for it. I'm because I'm not doing anything special to get me there. I'm just kind of doing my thing. It's I haven't done anything that would qualify as a money making thing. I'm playing the games pretty much straight through. So yeah, I wish I have them. Then you have the room to put up the item in the temp. It's so so basically I'm taking it out of one box and putting it into a temp box. It sounds a lot like robbing Peter to pay Paul, is what I'm gathering here. So day 106, stores open for your convenience. Yeah, I mean it sounds like you then just have a temp box instead of the other boxes. So I don't know other than just having a whole bunch of temp boxes laying around, but that's just like instead of having real boxes, you have fake ones. I don't know. I'm I'm struggling. I think we're okay. I hope at some point they will get to the point where you can consolidate boxes together and not have these crazy temp boxes because I've got that temp salt over there. And it's actually driving. It's making me a little bit crazy. So it's all right. You take it from your shelf to help combine your inventory. It wasn't working for me. Whatever it was that I was supposed to be doing, I was trying it and it wasn't working. So I don't know. I apparently don't have the skills to do it because whatever I tried to do, it wasn't letting me put anything together. It was just looking at me and going, "Nope, you're trying to do something and it ain't working." So I don't know. I am not smart enough. Restockers assemble! Everybody in. So, and I don't remember where I left off. Might have been all, yeah, I think it was all the way over here. Yeah, four of them, four of them. Oop, get rid of that. We apparently bought a few too many teas, if such a thing is possible. Oh, resume. There, it is way too much for me. Way too much. I am, yeah, I can't do it. So, guys are gonna make me salty. Ah, Sage, that was worthy. You know it was. You know it was. Okay, Eric, you're late. You missed it. Sage already had it. You can't get naughty cornered for Sage's joke. Yeah. Yes. Eric, you were a day late and $1 short on that one. You missed the boat just a bit. Okay, how are we doing? Yeah, we're maybe one day out now. Yeah, one more day, and we will have our TP, and we will have our soap, and we will have our toothpaste. So we're just about there on all that. Yeah, the lamps never stay in stock long. The lamps are always crazy popular sellers. I just picture us as being in a college town like I am, and it's just always kids that are coming in buying lamps for their dorm rooms and their apartments and stuff like that. I think that that's what's going on. I think that that's what they kind of do here. That's my guess. Trying to rub salt into the wounds. uh, so many salt jokes. So many. Need emoji of his viewers in the naughty corner. If the emojis were any bigger, the trouble is emojis are like that big, so it's hard to do anything that has a whole lot of detail in an emoji. It just doesn't work very well because you just don't have a lot of space in an emoji to get all kinds of precise and detailed. It'd be nice if you had more, but so it goes. Potatoes, they're way down here. And look, I didn't even hit that one. I went completely around that and didn't hit it. Soup. And tuna also back there. Yep, right about there. Not going to hit that. Did not hit the garbage can. So. Oh, Eric, if someone picks up Mortensen Duracell, they can have a salt and battery. Oh, gosh, Eric. Boo! Boo! Boo on you. Boo. Boo for that one. That was boo worthy. You know it was boo worthy. I think he's already past level 1. I think he's on at least level 2. Yeah, that was definitely past. Yeah, he went there earlier. So he's wherever he was +1 now. Big girl doing stuff. How you doing? Everyone buys those disposable shirts because they got sick of getting stuck at the dryers and the laundromat. That could be it. I like the crossover. I'm here for it. I like it. I see what you did there. Level 100's fine. You can put in level 100. You could put Eric in level 42 because there's something about you, baby. That's why. Bunch of people are like, what? What's he talking about? Completely not understanding the joke, but that's okay. If you don't, you can turn to your neighbor, tap on their shoulder, and they will explain it to you. They will let you know. How we looking? Back here. I'm assuming we need all this. I'm going to say that we do. I'm going to be bold and daring and say that they're not stocking any of this right now. We can go ahead and order it, and they will stock all of it. I'm going to say that's good. So yes, Cozy, that was. It was a short one, but it was. It was abbreviated, but it absolutely was. It was part of the joke. A wall of bacon. Shieldmate, how you doing? Great to see you. Very happy. Maybe Tuesday there. You may already be in the future, or you may be rocketing towards it, one or the other. I can't remember. I think you're pretty close to the future at this point. A big wall of ham. That's what we got. We have a big shelf of ham right there. And that is there. There we go. Bacon. Bacon. Yeah, I love the fact that you can scan the shelves. That is very nice that you can do that in this game. I am very happy about that. That works out quite well. Okay. Now, can I get rid of this temporary salt? Cool. I got rid of my temporary box. Am I hamming it up? I might be. Maybe. Perhaps. One could say that. Potentially. All us in the food talks. Hey, you know us. You know how we are. I mean, we always talk food. It's what we do. It's how we roll around here. It's our thing. It's our jam. All the food talk. Speaking of which, because you're probably wondering what's Rusty having for dinner, because we always have the what's Rusty having for dinner conversation at some point. We are having chicken burgers and tater tots for dinners. The chicken burgers also, believe it or not, we got at Costco. Not this Costco that we're in here in the game, but we got them at a different Costco. And I don't know where we got the tater tots from. But yeah, we're having chicken burgers and tater tots because we do love a tot. So, I'll be making dinner once we're done. I normally do the cooking stuff a lot of the time. I see your window chicken to raise you hail.
Attention shoppers, the hypermarket will be closing soon. Please proceed to the checkout areas. Thank you
Yeah,
for
we crossed
shopping with us.
14.7. Yeah, we're over 14.7. See, the FONSA button says 14.7 on it now, which is awesome. We're under 300 away from 15K. Inching up towards it, just inching, creeping, inching. Making our way slowly but surely to it, which is awesome. I think at some point here we'll have 15,000 subscribers. That's just nutty. It's a nutty number that we will. So, window chicken burgers, you can make burgers out of window chicken. These I don't think are window chicken. I think they're just regular chicken. I don't think they're window chicken. But a window chicken burger would be good. I'd be a fan. Fancy. Very fancy button we got. I love our fancy button. I got that from Canva, believe it or not. They had some templates for buttons, and so that came straight from there. So yeah, this is a Canva thing right there next to my big head, and you can update it anytime you want. So it's cool. I don't know a lot about Canva, but I know they had that, so it works. I'm very happy about that. So 25K by 2026. That would be huge. If we hit 25K by 2026, I would dance a jig, man. I'd be about that. I probably wouldn't dance a jig, but maybe I'd do the Susie Lou time after time dance. Maybe. You say go slow, I fall behind. Maybe I'd do that. Who knows? Right now we just got to get to 15 and then 16 and then 17 and then 18. And we'll take it. At this point, we'll take it 100 at a time. Every 100 we get is good, for sure. So, thought he said Canada. I think I could get to, oh yeah, I've got yeah, if I'm going to Canada, I guess I do have to have a passport now. Can't use a driver's license anymore to get to Canada. That's a shame. So, one day I'll do it. If I make 25K by 20, I will not twerk on stream. I will not. There will be no twerking. I am not. There will never be a video of me in real life twerking. Never, ever. That will not be a thing. Even I don't want to see that. And I would never subject anyone else to that. That would just not be good. Ever. Some other form of dance, maybe. But yeah, not a twerk. No. That would be bad. So, yeah, I'd break my hip, exactly. So, Robin G. Ballard, how you doing? Great to see you. Happy Monday to you. Just doing some random stocking over here. I probably should just stop this and get into the next day here. All right, that's good. Yeah, let's go ahead and get into the next day. Let's do it. Did I ever figure out the lights? Someone had mentioned it. Someone left a comment about it, so I believe it's a setting that I've got to tweak. So next time I do an episode of that, I will tweak the settings to make the lights even better in there, because I was not aware of that. I did not look deep enough in the settings to see that there was a slider, so I just got to change the slider apparently. So yes, I am aware of its existence. I've just never seen it myself. So I will have to check that out. So C has returned from the store. Welcome back. Here is the day. Today is the day. Today is the day. We are going to get ourselves TP. So for all of you who have been waiting for us to have some TP, we're going to do it today. Here it is, day 107. The day that we get TP in the store. Store's open for your convenience. Here we go. It is TP time. Or will be soon. So for all the people that have been secretly chanting, TP, 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 we're just about there. Today is the day. Yeah, right now this is like my quibble that I have with the game at this point is the fact that it takes so much time to get from one level to the next. I mean, like to get to level 62, we're going to be on day 114. And then to get to like level 63, we're going to be on like day 121. It just the days get longer and longer, and that really gets to be a challenge just dealing with that. So I really wish that there would be a way to not have that be the case. And maybe they'll do something to make it where you can kind of level faster. Because right now the leveling just gets slow. And that's not great. So hopefully they can find a way to fix that up. I'd be very happy if they could. And we've got some of those shirts. We've not sold a lot of books. The book nook has not been incredibly popular. It's the 5-star pool all over again. Yes, it is. But yeah, it's gonna the days are gonna keep getting longer and longer, and we unfortunately don't get the number of customers that we get doesn't increase at the same pace. It seems like right now we're up to 450 customers, but like after this next level, it's not like we're gonna go up to like 475 customers in the store every day. I don't think. I mean, it'd be nice if we could be over 500 after this one, but I don't think we're gonna get there. So it is what it is. Yeah, the books don't sell that well because they're not mysterious. That's absolutely it. Absolutely. So when they add new licenses, you may have suggested a few things in the game's Discord. As long as they add them like retroactively and make them where they're ones that you can acquire earlier. But yeah, I mean, if it's like stuff where it's like at the end game and they're adding it to the end game, yeah, that's going to be a thing. So we'll see what they do. See what their plan is. Yeah, and in the demo you can unlock 7 of them. I mean, they've got a very robust demo of this game, which is good. Because you've got a lot of games where that's not the case. Are we there? We are 160 customers away. So let's see, mineral water, right about there. Okay, there we go. So I'm going to need to figure out where I want to put the TP once I get it. Yeah, I will have to come up with a game plan for that. See what I want to do. Because at this point, I don't know the answer. Yeah, I will have to figure that out. I'm guessing it's going to be a floor display thing. I might just take a bunch of it and put it like right here in the front here. That might be the answer. Might be the thing. You don't want to know what I did before TP. It's the 3 seashell things. 3 seashells thing, if you ever saw Demolition Man. How did the 3 seashells work? So, it's one of them. Wonder if you can store the register to start the game without backing the warehouse. Oh yeah, someone did mention, I forget who it was that mentioned that they took their register and just basically like moved it. Oh, they moved it like way out of sight. So yeah, you can put it way over here and just get it the heck out of the way. Same with like other racks. So yeah, you can put it anywhere in the store, basically, just to get it out of your hair. I just had not done that up until now. So yeah, that can be dispatched for sure. How long would it take me to find 100 cats? I never would. I would not do that. I'd give up at about 12 and be like, yeah, I don't need to worry about the other 88 cats. It's not that important to me. That is, trying to find 100 cats is too many cats. Just too many. Did I ever find the last golden chocolate? I did not. I'm guessing that it may not yet be available because there are just not enough places in that game for stuff to hide. So I don't know. It may become available later, is all I can think. But no, I never did find it. Saw them talking about adding a second and third floor to the game. Oh man, if they did that, oh geez, I like the thought of it, but man, the game is got such an issue right now with the restockers not being fast enough. You'd have to have like 30 restockers if you had a second and third floor of the game. I could not even imagine it. It's I mean, it's a cool concept, but that feels like it'd be daunting. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe they will. I'd just like to see exactly how they plan on having it work in actual execution. And here it is. We are 4 away.
Skill level upgraded. Thank you for
There
shopping
it
with
is.
us.
We finally have it. Level 61 has been acquired and achieved. Nice. We've got it. So now we're going to go back here. I'm going to move this way back here. Run through there. Oh, and Ojib, yeah, in 7 years it is time to Demolition Man. And amazingly enough, Taco Bell is not going to be that popular. It's not going to be. It's not going to be like everyone's going to go to Taco Bell. That's not going to happen. So here we go. License 61. Soap, toilet paper, toothpaste. License acquired. So the first thing we're going to do the soap and the toothpaste. So it's going to be health and hygiene. Going to do the soap. So let's get the soap first. And I need to figure out where I'm going to put this. Oh, these are going to go here. That's perfect. And then soap all the way around. All right, so that's good. Tempted to get some Taco Bell for dinner. It was so funny that in that game everything was like Taco Bell. Everybody was such a big fan of Taco Bell then. Toothpaste. Next. And that'll go on the next shelves. And I've also got to put that there. Cool. So that way they know where that goes. Man, how much toothpaste is going to fit up there? I've got a feeling it's going to be a lot.
Attention shoppers, the hypermarket will be closing soon. Please proceed to the checkout areas. Thank you for shopping with us.
Let's go with that. 8 of each. We'll do that. Now, the toilet paper is going to be the big thing. So let's see. What does a box of toilet paper look like in this game? What do we have? Oh, just that? Huh. I would have thought it would have been a lot, would have been a bigger size box than that. Okay. So we're just for now, just for now, gonna set this down. Just for now, gonna set that there. And then I'm going to get a large, I'm gonna need a floor display. So let's do that. So floor display. Oh, something in my eye. Floor display. Let's get one of them. See what this is going to look like here. So, open, says me. Rotate it like that. Set it right there on the edge. Or close to it. Okay. And let's see how much this is going to be. Back from getting your ears lowered. Oh, man. Oh, this is going to be bad. Only 4 of these in a box. Oh, no. Okay. And that is backwards. That is absolutely backwards. So that's like that. Okay. So $9 there. And I'm going to need a whole lot of them. A whole lot. Jumbalo! It's a Jumbalo! How's it going, man? Happy Monday to you. What's up? And Cody, how you doing? Great to see you. Yeah, we're going to have to do like a major... there's a lot of stuff that is like out of stock right now. I'm going to need to let the restockers do a lot of work in getting the store restocked because it's a bad thing right now. We're in a bad situation. There's a lot of stuff that's out, so I'm gonna let them take a little bit of time to get everything restocked here, and then we're gonna order whatever we need to order. So we're gonna use this as like a reset mode for our stockers. And I need to find one of those big racks again. Yeah, one of these. There we go. Yeah, 4 is better than 2 blue lamps. You are right, Anna. You are. To me, that is like the most disturbing thing about this game is those boxes that only have 2 lamps in there. I am not a fan of that. At all. I do not like that. Sam, I am. Okay, let's move that over just a smidge. Okay, that will work. And then I'm going to order, let's see. Oh, I got to get rid of that tag there. Okay, so that way they don't try and put that there. And then that has to go in here. So that way they know that that goes there now. Perfect. Excellent. And then we'll order, I don't know how many of these. Let's see. We'll get 10 to start. Get 10 to start. We'll go with that. See if that works. Maybe it'll be good. Possibly. Okay, you need to go parent. Hopefully, I will check it out. Enjoy your parenting, Caitlin. We will see you later. All right, one one bottle of water down. Getting ready to get into numero dos. So, I think you're laughing like it was that in the oven. I didn't notice one. You order about 50 per day of toilet paper? Oh, okay. So toilet paper is going to be the new t-shirts? Is that what I'm gathering here? Toilet paper is the new shirts? If so, that's fine. So how high can we keep stacking this? Let's go with another 8. See what's going to happen here. Because the big question is how high does this stack? And I do not have the answer yet. We shall see. Okay. One shelf can hold 80 or medium boxes. Oh, the storage rack, you mean? If so, that's good. And it would make sense because, yeah, they can store 4 high. right, that's still going. We're still there. So we're what, 6 high now? Can we go 7? Let's find out. No. So that is as high as it goes. So it goes that high and no higher. All right. Good to know. So then the rest of this goes to backstock. I do not run into any of the... Oh, I ran into a garbage can. There you go, Yoda. I did it. I ran into a garbage can. Let me hear it. Bring it on. I threw my toilet paper right into the garbage can. Bring it on. Do it. Bring it on. Bring it on. I want to hear it. Bring it on. About how I ran too fast and took my TP and threw it right into the garbage can. So right in there. Just straight in. 3 points. Just like that. I'm waiting. I'm going to give it the 30-second delay. Yep, there we go. That might take me a level out of the naughty corner. Yeah. That was on me. That was me. I did that. I'm the problem. It's me. Totally a me thing. Sorry. It's fine. No problem. No worries. Yeah, and I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna let these guys keep working until they all end up standing outside because the store is really, it is in a bad shape. Yeah, I know. A lot of people warned me. A lot of people did. I know. I absolutely get it. Now that one was as a result of me moving that garbage can from where it was before. Because I moved that one to here. Yeah, so I should have stayed along the wall there. That's what I should have done, but I did not. So yeah, you got to be real careful going through there. That's what I've gathered. So, all right, can I do this again and not hit the wall? I can. We made it. We did it. We absolutely did it. Let's see. Tawny Rob, welcome to Rusty Champagne. Thank you so much for the follow on Twitch. I appreciate that very, very much. Oh, and Zareth, I just now noticed you over there on the Twitch side. How you doing? Great to see you. Hope you're doing well. I need a bunch of window chicken. Let's go ahead and put all this up. Get some help from our wonderful restocker here. And that one too. How are they out of things to do already? Our restockers have already run out of things to do? That's impossible. It's absolutely impossible that all of our restockers are now all standing around with nothing to do. How can that possibly be the case? I thought for sure they were going to have more to do here. Huh, okay, fine. Let's order more stuff. Maybe they're out of stuff because maybe they're out of things to do because they don't have any product in some cases. Maybe that's what the case is. Maybe not. Nothing else, I'll just get the place restocked and then we'll get into another day tomorrow. But I gotta believe that there's more that they need to stock. And they just ran out of some stuff. But perhaps not. Peanut butter, jelly. Yeah, like all that. That shelf is completely empty. So I'm assuming that they can get some of that up. Perhaps. Stockers go to the naughty. Well, they're not fast. I mean, they're efficient, but they're not fast. I mean, let's not be overly ambitious here with our stockers. I mean, they're efficient, but they are not fast. And apparently, we're way out of chocolate. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that we needed. I'm sure they'll take a bunch of this and put it up. A lot of things that we were out of here. This is kind of what I expected. Better. Yeah, all the plops. I love that noise of things being put away. Just the constant drone of things being stocked. Oh, what do we need here? Because they will take care of this first. Once they realize there's perishable stuff outside, they will go ahead and take care of these. Lots of popping noises. There. Got it. All good. And Carter US, welcome. Thank you so much for the subscribe words. They're in there. They'll get it in a second. Thank you so much for subscribing on Twitch. I really appreciate that. That is awesome of you to do at tier 1. The first month. Thank you. We are going to be able to hold 14,000 boxes of toothpaste up here. It's ridiculous how much toothpaste we're going to get up here. It's a stupid amount of toothpaste that we can put up here on these shelves. Have we reached $1 million yet? Not yet. We're at $750,000, but we have not ever hit $1 million. We're getting closer. So, yeah, we're not. We will eventually get to $1 million, but we have never hit $1 million. Oh, and that's full. Okay. Let's start helping them out with some of this. There we go. Store only needs everything. That's all. It's just everything. Just not some things. It needs everything. Been watching your videos while playing. Oh, cool. Well, thank you so much for that, Carter. I appreciate that. And I'm sorry if all the ideas that you have caused you to go crazy. So, if so, I will take all the blame, as always. If I had $1 million, if I had $1 million, I would be prepared for a whole bunch of licenses that I do not have yet in the store. If I had $1 million, but we're not there yet. So, you just hit $1 billion. Yoda, you are crazy in the best of ways. But $1 billion in this game, that is a ludicrous amount of money. That is ludicrous cash in this game. $1 billion. That's just nuts. It's absolutely nuts. I could not even imagine having that much cash in this game. $1 billion. Wow. That's a lot of money. Will I ever get the CSS bunker? Probably not. I mean, let's not. Let's just be real here. Will I ever get it? No, it's unlikely. I cannot ever see myself getting that bunker. I just can't. So, I don't think it's going to happen. That's going to be way too much. That is the reason she's qualified to do the wiki. Oh yeah, and I saw that you have the official wiki. That is awesome. A very high five on the official wiki for the game. That is sweet. That is very sweet. I cannot say that I have an official wiki of anything. So that is cool that you have your own official wiki. But yeah, $1 billion. That's a lot. Are we missing toilets? I didn't build any. Because, I mean, you don't have to. I mean, the toilets are, I mean, if you put them in, it's purely optional. So, yeah, I don't have one. I don't know if I'll need one for the stalkers when we get to that point. But no, I don't have any for, like, the patrons. They don't stay in here long enough to need a bathroom. So, yeah, and all this frozen stuff, I should have taken the cone and thrown it in the back. Because I'm doing a lot of running to get all this frozen stuff and put it to the back. This was not the best of plans. Mistakes were made. Challenge to make $1 million in 18 days help. Yeah, I remember that you said you had that big challenge. So I'm guessing that you. Well, I know you already said that you don't sell any of the food. You had mentioned that your store doesn't have food in it. So I'm guessing that you have a a limited number of items that you sell in your hypermarket. I mean, I'm assuming it's probably still a decent number of them, but it is definitely a limited number of them. Is my guess, and that is the way that you can easier get to $1 billion. It's a shame that that other person wasn't still here. I should have had them talk to you. You know how to get money fast. I don't. I should have definitely had them talk to you because you've got all the answers. You've got the mad money skills that I do not have in this game. But I haven't been trying either. So, because the money in this game just seems like it's kind of optional. I mean, we're at the point now where I've got enough money to pay for a whole bunch of licenses, and with as slow as the days get, it's not going to be that big of a deal to get the money we'll need for those licenses down the road. Everything except food. You did add window chicken because it's a must. Well, yeah, I mean, duh. You got to have window chicken. I mean, obvs. You got to have a Giggle Zoo. Thank you so much for subscribing and using your Prime subscription on me. So many people that you could use it on, and you chose to use it here. Thank you so much for that. I really do appreciate it. That is awesome. Awesome, awesome. I really do appreciate it. Okay, they are back outside again. Let's see what they might be able to do now. What else did they run out of? Anything? More honeybees. So we're just gonna get this thing completely filled up. We're gonna see what it's like, see what we need to do. So good there. Good there. Okay. That's just a bonus box. They need more of that, more of that. More bleach, more dishwasher tablets. And they're going to need a ton of soap, a ton of toothpaste. I'll buy 2 more, but you need like 50 boxes of toothpaste, which is fine. And I know they need a bunch of those. Okay. The bee stinger cereal is what I think of it. It's not the bee stinger. Honeybees. And crispy chibi. Crispy chibi. That's like my favorite from Supermarket Simulator. Crispy chibi. Just because it's fun to say. Alosh, how you doing? Great to see ya. Happy Monday to you. Hope you're doing good. So, you have window cake. Like cake more than chicken, but it's in the same space. Hey, window cake works. I am good with that. If it's one of your faves, that's the most important thing. You take the store and you make it your own. And if it's with window cake, that is perfectly good. Yeah, every store needs to have a window thing. I mean, you can choose what it is that goes in the window, but everything needs a window thing. That was a mistake ordering that, apparently. I must have clicked on the wrong button. All right, so that's done. Is there anything in the frozen section that they still need to do? Yeah, there's still more. Okay, so we do still need some more of this. Getting closer. I'm not going to order that chicken because that's, yeah. So we'll see how they do with this. And will that be enough to get everything stocked up? Yeah, and it's in the spirit of window chicken. It's whatever you want to put in the window. Every store needs to have some window item. I think that should be the way it is. I mean, I'm obviously biased, but okay. Still need even more butter. All right, so what does this person got? Are you holding butter? What do you got there? You've got butter. All right, let's check it again. We're getting closer. Still need some more crepes. Still need some more crab sticks. Oh man, I remember the days of crab sticks. Oh man, with Bad Wolf. she, she hated the crabs so much. She was just the crab in Supermarket Simulator. Oh man, that was always so fun because she was just like such a not crab fan because it's like fake crab and it drove her bonkers and it was so much fun. Everything on the crab had so many crab jokes back then. Big crab, gonna get you. Are we finally there? We still need more crab sticks. Really? Okay. I thought we'd been there for sure, but we've still got more crab sticks. It's like the never ending thing of crab sticks in there. None of these guys are going to grab that box. Apparently, it is like for one of them. They're just going to watch and be like, nope, I'm not going to do it. So, Cozy, have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you very much for being able to be here. And we will definitely catch you again very, very soon. Have a wonderful rest of the day. Are we finally done with the crab sticks in here? It's like the never-ending pit of crab sticks. Apparently the answer is no. So more crab sticks. Let's get a couple more. Just going to keep going with this. I mean, eventually this thing's got to fill. I mean, it feels like it's pretty close to the top now. It's just so much crab. And still not there. Okay. I don't want to order too many. I mean, I'm tempted to order more. I don't know why I keep running back here to do this. Because I can order it right from there. I know I could. It's a crater of crab sticks. It's an absolute, veritable plethora of crab sticks. We're still not there. Okay. Let's try this again. Just a little bit more. La Foresta Crystalina. How you doing? Great to see you. Yeah, I don't know when the updates are coming. I do not know the developers personally, so I unfortunately do not have an answer on that one. Sorry to say. I do not know. I think they finally filled up on crab sticks. She finally did. The crab sticks have finally been completely acquired. Then she re-grabbed the box of crab sticks to put back out here again for reasons. That is finally it. We have finally filled the store with all the foods. It looks back to normal again. That is good. Huh. Now we just got to get like to where we have 600 customers a day. That would really help. Well, I don't need to order anything. So we're good. Day 108. Store's open for your convenience. And I can just go ahead and get the restockers and we're good. Take a little break. Chill out for a bit. And just have some peace right here. Right here. Yeah, they've been doing a lot of small updates in this game. But yeah, I don't know when they're going to have the next big one. Hopefully sooner than later, but I just don't know when. Is the customer number dropping? It hovers. So it's staying around 450 right now. I mean, hopefully it's going to start climbing a little bit more now that we're level 61. But we've been in the neighborhood of 450. Some days it's better, some days it's worse. but that's kind of where we've been. But yeah, I'd love it if it was double that. That would be nice. Because yeah, now we need 2,800 customers in order to get up to level 62. So that's going to be 7 days of gameplay, maybe 6, to get up to level 62, and it keeps getting, it just keeps progressing like that. So that's the only unfortunate part. The grind is real. It is very, very real. So yeah, and I agree. I would also hope that the next one is going to be more staff. I would really like that. Door cheese. That would be interesting. Door cheese. Do I want to get a second pallet of toilet paper? Do we get a second kind of toilet paper? I don't know. Let's see. At some point down the road. Am I going to be on for a bit longer? Yeah, we're going to be on until 7 p.m. Central Daylight Time, so another half hour. We will be here. So we're not quite done yet. We're getting there, but we're not quite done yet. So we will be here a little bit longer. So let's see. Is there more toilet paper? Speakers, teas, broom and scoop, brush, sponge, Vantus, whatever Vantus is. Smart robot vacuums, irons, pet comforts, more vases, more kettlebells, more lamps. I'm not seeing any. No, I'm not seeing any. So maybe I will go ahead and put in a second pallet. Maybe I will. And where's the library? It's right over here. Our little nook. The Hypermarket nook is right there with its 5 kinds of books that will soon grow to 11. So, yeah, chores are no fun. Chores are overrated. So, the TP will have to be your mascot. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to set up a second floor display of TP. Might as well. I mean, what can it possibly harm to do that? I've got plenty of space, so let's do it. Second floor display for TP. Yeah, I wasn't sure if they'd have a couple different kinds of TP, because I know, again, in Supermarket Simulator, and I only keep on making the comparisons to Supermarket Simulator because they use the exact same products. So I was wondering whether or not they would have both of the ones that are in Supermarket. But it does not appear as if they do. So there's that. TP is the new shirts and lamps. It is. Well, I mean, it is a requirement. I mean, well, I guess it's not a requirement, but it's pretty darn close to a requirement. I mean, like Cozy said, before TP, we don't want to know what we did. So yeah, we'll have 2 sets of those. That'll work. I'm good with that. I mean, 2's better than 1. Might do window chicken PBTP. That's a lot of things. If you have some window chicken, put some peanut butter on it, you're going to need TP afterwards. It's just the rules. That's how it works. Like window satay chicken. Very, very fancy. Look at you. Getting all kinds of bougie with all your stuff. I see how you roll there. Can I get a second chicken? Well, yeah, I can get a second one. Okay. That'll work. Cool. Save some TP for the naughty corner. It's already there. Everything you could possibly need is already in the naughty corner. It constantly replenishes. It's interesting how it works, but it's constantly, everything's in constant replenishment there. Not a concern. Yeah, so at least this will keep us from running out for a while. The posh convict shop. Oh, sunflower gem.
Oops, I came back to spend money. But really I gotta go this time, lol.
Well, sunflower gem, thank you so much for the $5. You didn't need to spend it. I appreciate you spending it. You really didn't need to, but thank you so much for that. Um, have a wonderful, wonderful night. Thank you very much for coming by. I definitely hope we see you again soon. And again, thank you so much for that. So, yeah, it'll be interesting if they ever do add like manual cashiers. Honestly, I don't mind the fact that everything that they do is with self checkouts, just because the manual cashiers take up a decent amount of real estate. So I'm okay with them not having manual cashiers, just to give us a little more floor space, because those self checkouts are a lot smaller than the cashiers are. But I can see, for the sense of realism, having it where you still have manual cash registers. Because if you go to a Walmart Supercenter or a Target or a Meijer, they do still have manual checkouts. It's not all automated. Heck, even if you go to a Costco, they have manual checkouts. So I can see that, for sure. No doubt about it. So, and you have to pay them. You do. They generally appreciate being paid. And you cannot pay them in window chicken. You can try. It will not work. But you can try. Maybe you can try. Maybe you can pay them in Windows Satay chicken with some TP on the side. Maybe. Possibly. You never know. Yeah. Oh yeah. And in grocery store sim, I've got nothing but self checkouts. I've got like 7 of them there. Maybe 7. Because the checkouts in the game, the full blown checkouts in that game are a pain in the butt. So I'm more than happy that they have just the self checkouts in that game. That works plenty good for me. Austin, I know, has a massive playlist of Grocery Store Simulator. I think he played that all the way to its completion. I didn't get that far. I was thinking about it, but don't throw that. But then other stuff came along, and I just didn't get a chance to finish it. Maybe at some point down the road we will. But yeah, we were working on it pretty good. But I know Austin's got up. I think he took it all the way to the end.
The hypermarket will be closing soon.
I'm pretty sure.
Please proceed to the checkout areas. Thank you for shopping with
You have a
us.
sign at Sam's Club that's all automated. Wow, nice. Very nice. I didn't realize that they had any that were completely automated. All the ones I've seen, they do still have some manual checkout areas. Just for people, just like in Returns Outlet Simulator. We had people that wanted to come up to the cash register even though they were paying by card. I think because they're just scared of self-checkouts. So they came up to the manual register. It confused me because I didn't think they were supposed to do that, but they did anyway. That or that lady just really wanted to talk to me. I don't know. One or the other. I'm not quite sure. Oh boy, did that make it? I did. Cool. I wasn't sure if that was going to roll in there or not. Short. All right, there we go. Ah. Yeah, I guess so. I mean, that's not too bad on the TP. As long as we just keep up with it, we're all right. And I like having 2 of them there. That works. I'm digging it. Besides, like I said, we've got all this space. So I got to figure out what the heck I'm going to do with all this space. At some point, I've got to get some things in here. I've got to do it at some point. Tesco Express has self-service only stores in London. I've heard of Tesco's. I only know about Tesco. Where have I heard of Tesco? I think I've heard of it on all of the delivery channels out there, like London Eats and London Hustle and Auto Hustles. I think that one of them has been to a Tesco. They go to Co-op a lot. They go to Waitrose a lot. They go to Sainsbury's a lot. But I feel like some of them, someone's been to Tesco. I want to say that one of us has been to Tesco. So can we jump on top of the TP tower? I came close. I can get to there, but then I fall off. Yeah, I can only get to there. Let's see. We can parkour this. Oh, we got to be able to parkour this. Come on, come on. How can I get up there? How can we do this? Parkour. No, it won't actually let me jump up there. Wait, I can jump from here. Let's try this. That's going to be too far. Let's see. Oh, I was almost there. I was that close. I almost had it. I was almost there. If I had a smaller TP tower beside it, I probably could. But I mean, in our current setup, I don't think I can get there. Oh shoot, I fell on the floor. Let's try that again. One more time. All the dumb stuff that we do here. Okay. One more time. Here we go. Okay. Are we still? Ha! I'm king of the world! I'm king of the TP tower. We've done it. We are up there. Look at that. Next thing you know, we're going to be hanging from the rafters. Now all I got to do is just dance. Just be like, yeah, right on top of my TP tower. But yes, we can do that. We made it. Just like that. So, Shadow Quest, how you doing? Great to see you. Yoda got to the roof. Tried to build on the roof of the store. That works. I mean, that's a thing. I mean, you can put something up there, I'm sure. No doubt. It's a good place to twerk. I am the champion of the TP. That is me. I am Cornholio. And that's all I'm going to say. I'm going to just leave it at that. It is very lonely at the top, especially of the TP tower. It really is. Oh, man, I am so stupid. All right. 467 customers, so we are a little bit higher. We did go up a little bit as a result of getting up to level 61. We did go up a smidge. All right, I think we can do one more day here. Day 109. I think this will be our last one here. That's not supposed to be there. Store is open for your convenience. I've got aloe vera cleanser there, and that is absolutely not supposed to be there. It's absolutely in the wrong spot. Let's see. I'm going to probably say this wrong, but I'm going to try. Nixa Bohmeyer. I hope I said that right. I'm sorry if I said it wrong. How you doing? Great to see you. I'm doing quite well. I just jumped on top of a tower of toilet paper and then pretended to dance on it. So I am doing quite well. So remember, you can't spell top without TP. This is very true. You are 100% correct. That's not supposed to be there either. Thankfully, we got rid of it, but that was not supposed to be there. That's not supposed to. Oh, no, that is there. That's there. That's right. That is correct. And that is correct. Okay. good through there. Here we go. One more time. Restockers assemble. One last time. Yeah, I cannot wait for the staff management. I cannot wait for it. So, okay. Your question has always been, why do you have the chickens outside the front door? This is a Rusty Champaign tradition that goes back all the way to February, March 2024. This is what we call, in Rusty Champaign parlance, window chicken. It goes back to when we played Supermarket Simulator, and we had a box of chicken that we had set outside the window, and it has stayed with us and is part of Rusty Champaign lore ever since then. So anytime we have a supermarket, we always see if we can take chicken and put it outside the window. Hence why we have a cooler of chicken that's outside the window. It is all about the window chicken. That's what we got. Restockers Endgame. Exactly. There is a window chicken. There's not a command, but there is an emoji. We do have a window chicken emoji as well. I think we still have it in the list of emojis. Yeah, we do. There it is. So yeah, that's what the window chicken's all about. It's part of the Rusty Champaign stupidity. It's basically it's one of the things that makes our channel what it is. Yeah, we do. I'm like, yeah, we've got a window chicken emoji. I know we do. And I didn't get to hear it. That's right. I stopped there because I had to answer the window chicken question. It's very important to have the answer to the window chicken question. And I still need so much toothpaste. So much of it. I probably could use more of these guys, these mugs. Let me see. How are we doing on the mugs? Yeah, I can get a couple more mugs. A couple more sets there. Window El Pollo Loco. Now all we need to know is how to say window in Spanish, and we'll be all set. That's the only thing we're missing there. And I do not know how to say window in Spanish. I do know that El Pollo Loco is the crazy chicken, but I don't know what window is. I have not gotten that far in learning Spanish to know what window is in Spanish. So if anybody knows, you can let me know, and then we'll all know. So you have no idea what to put in the middle of your store? I honestly giggle. I'm just kind of leaving it as a little walkway. Just a little throughway in the middle. I mean, I could put a little bit more there, but I just kind of like it as a throughway. Just for people to walk up and down like the main aisle. But yeah, I mean, we could probably load it up with stuff if we felt like it. I just haven't so far. It is Ventana. Irene Murrieta. Thank you so much for that. And then Camila as well on the Twitch side. It's Ventana. So is it El Ventana or is it La Ventana? Because I don't know. So would it be La Ventana de Pollo de Loco? No, La Ventana de Pollo Loco? Would that be right? Would that be the crazy window chicken? Or the crazy, or the window of crazy chicken? La Ventana. Cool. Got it. Excellent. I wasn't sure. Yeah, that would make sense because normally, most of the time, if it ends in A, it's La. That is one thing I've learned. So yeah. La Ventana de Pollo Loco. The crazy window chicken. That's what we've got. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. So when we're feeling really fancy, we could say La ventana de pollo loco. C. We have the crazy window chicken. That sounds about right. That tracks. And my French? Well, I mean, similar to you. I took 3 years of French in high school, and I remember some stuff. I remember how to ask how to go to the bathroom. But there's not much more than that I remember. So yeah, I remember how to ask if I can go to the bathroom, please, in French. I probably should know more, but I don't. I'm just glad that we now know how to say the crazy window chicken in Spanish. La ventana de pollo loco. Look at us go. You took 1 year of French and remember nothing. Well, if you only take 1 year, you're probably not going to remember a lot. That tends to be the way it is. And that's the trouble with a lot of foreign languages, is that if you don't use them, they will fall right out of your head. Straight out. Because you've got to be immersed in it, and if you're not immersed in it, it's gone. It will walk right out the door, and you will just completely miss it as it goes. So, yeah. That is the trouble. I have to admit, I am envious, and I am kind of in awe of people that are bilingual or multilingual. I mean, bilingual is one thing, but if you're multilingual, it's like, oh my gosh, how do you know how to speak so many languages and do it fluently? Because I have a hard enough time with English. But I mean, people that are multilingual, it blows my mind that you could have people that know how to speak more than one language and do it so darn well. And I mean, that's one of those that if I had it to do all over again when I was in high school, I would have taken Spanish instead of French, just because Spanish seems like it'd be a lot more. It would have a lot more use. I mean, French is useful, don't get me wrong, but Spanish is a lot more commonly spoken, at least here in the States, than French is. You don't walk around too many places in the States and hear people speaking French. You do walk around a lot more places and have people speaking Spanish. So it would have been good to have learned that, but I did not. So Eric took multiple years of Latin. Sadly, much like a bad RPG, it wasn't immersive enough for me to remember. And it's the fact that it's a dead language, so that doesn't help. You find even fewer people that walk around speaking Latin. It's you don't get that.
Attention shoppers, the hypermarket will be closing soon.
English can be hard. English?
Please proceed to the checkout areas.
It's amazing because I've actually heard people say that. I've heard a number of people that have said that English can be very difficult, and it's harder to learn English than it is to learn other things, which blows my mind. Because, I mean, like case in point, like the thing that we had here with when we were talking about window. And with window, is it la ventana or is it el ventana? Now, in English, it's just the window. It's not, there's only one way to say the in English. It's the. There's no el, there's no la. Or in French, the and la. You don't have to worry about any of that in English. Everything is just a, and, or the. And it's not dependent on what the word is. If you want to say a window, it's a window. If you want to say a door, it's a door. It's not dependent on the word. Compared to other languages, where a lot of other languages, it's completely dependent on what the word is, and then you say el or la, or the and la, or whatever it is in other languages. So that to me is the part where I find it interesting that people say that it's more challenging to learn English. Because English doesn't, there are things about English that are easier than other languages. So, yeah, I don't know. It's hard to say. Oh, yeah, well, the slang, yeah, the slang definitely does it. But at the same time, I mean, I think that every language has their slang. So if you're just like trying to learn proper words, I would think that English would be easier if it was just, again, just trying to learn proper words, not worrying about the slang. Rusty PBS. So, As someone who's from Colombia, you understand my struggle with L and La. Yeah, and again, it's just like again in French, it's the same thing, except instead of being L, it's Le. So it's L in reverse, but it's Le and La. So in French, if you were going to say like in Spanish, it's oh like yeah. So like if you want to say, because I don't even remember how you say man in French, but in Spanish it's el hombre. In French it would be le man. Because I don't remember how you say man in French, but yeah. But in English it's just the man. So yeah. You know English well enough to understand why it's a pain in the butt to learn. Yeah, and again, if you're dealing with the slang will definitely throw you. But it would seem like on its face, just like learning common words, it feels like English would be easier to learn just from like from a just like common word standpoint. I could be wrong, but it feels like it would be. So yeah, it's yeah, it's just one of those things. But yeah, I really wish that I knew how to speak Spanish. I've been doing a little bit on Duolingo, which is helping me learn very, very, very basic stuff. Extremely basic, but I mean, it's still good. Just got to keep it in my head. That's the big thing. Just trying to keep it up there. English has a lot more words that mean multiple things too. True, but I know in other languages there are, like I know in like what I was doing with Spanish in Duolingo, they were using one word for car, and the word that they used is caro, el caro, in there. But I always thought that in Spanish, car was a different word than caro, C-A-R-R-O, which is interesting because in Spanish you have caro, C-A-R-R-O, but then you also have caro, C-A-R-O, which means expensive, if I remember that right. So they've got their own thing where you have two words that sound exactly the same but are spelled differently and mean completely different things. But then in other parts of if you speak other places, you don't use caro for car. You use whatever the other word is, and I can't remember what the other word is. But you have that where you could have multiple words that mean the same English word. So it feels like it goes both ways. I don't know. Again, I'm in awe of anyone who can speak two languages because I can barely speak one. so I, it's it's good. Berg just started learning English watching TV subtitles before your school started teaching you. Yeah, if you're learning it from subtitles, that may not be the best way to go about it. Maybe not. Coaches, that's right. That was the word. Gamer forever. That's it. Yeah. Yeah, so in some places it's El Carro, in other places it's El Coche. But they both mean car. But it just depends on where you are. So yeah. Every language has their own nuances. And it's a matter of learning those nuances. And apparently English just has a lot more nuances, is the way I understand it. So Oregon Jewel, how you doing? Math is a language too. I am very fluent in math. That's the one thing I can do pretty well is math. I'm good at that. So, and yeah, there is British English, American English, and Australian English. But yeah, I guess for people that are learning American English, there's people say it's harder to learn American English than it is other languages. Yeah, and then there is British English and Australian English. Australian Australian English is easy because they just knock syllables off everything because they don't have time. So that's Australian English. That's what I've learned. Is that one's easier. So, yeah. Well, now that we've spent this much time talking about language, oh man, oh shoot, it is getting to be close to dinner time here. Oh, I was hoping that we were going to get a lot farther, but again, the levels just take so darn long. So darn long. Yeah, I know Aussie English is a doozy. I've learned that from the bit of it that we've had here. I mean, between you and Cozy and Rye, and Shelby and others, I've learned a lot about Australian English and how confusing it is. Um, but again, American English is no better. I know. So, Amanda, how you doing? Great to see you as well. Another fellow Aussie. Yeah, it is a bit confusing, but they all are. They really are. So, all right, okay. Well, they're all done. That's perfect. They're all going to stand outside. So if they're all standing outside, that means it's the perfect time. They're all coming out to stand outside and do nothing. Although that one dude's still going over there. That's fine. No problem. So with them all outside, I am going to see where we can redirect. I haven't done a redirect in a while, so we're going to see who's doing some stuff. Who's got things going on? Let's see. Where can we send peeps? Because I've not sent peeps anywhere in a while. So let's see. Where do we want to go? We can go to. Let's see. We'll go to. It'd be funny. I could send everybody to Reed Timmer. That'd be great. Be a Reed Timmer weather raid. No, we'll go to. Let's see. We'll go to Riley. Yeah, because Riley is playing Solar Punk, an alpha playtest of Solar Punk. So we'll send it there. So if you want to stick around and see an alpha playtest of Solar Punk, that's where we are going to be heading after this. That will be the plan, as all of our restockers stand around and walk around aimlessly. So our next live stream will be on Wednesday, 4:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Not sure what we're going to play. I think I've got a couple of new things that we might be able to try out. So we'll have to take a look and see what we can what we'll have for that. And we will also have our normal episodes between now and then for your viewing pleasure as well. As always, my eternal gratitude to the best wrench crew in the business. There is no better than Cozy Worship Space, Yoda Best, and David W7535. They are the best. It's just that simple. There are no better. And I cannot do what I do without them. And for all of you wonderful people, for all of your support, for all of your love, for all of your generosity, for all the laughs, for always making this the best time ever. Thank you so much for that. Got all the frogs in my throat. I love all you guys to bits. I really, really do. And we have so much fun, and it's all because of you. I hope you all know that. That's for sure. That is going to be it. Thank you all so much for watching. If you're catching this one later and if you like this video, I'd appreciate it if you gave a like. If you really like this video, or if you are not yet a subscriber to Rusty Champagne, and if you've been having fun watching us get toilet paper in the store and then climbing on top of a giant TP tower, I would love it if you consider giving the channel a subscribe. It would definitely mean a lot to me, that's for sure. But until we meet again, thanks as always for being a part of all this wonderful, beautiful, glorious hypermarket silliness. I'm Rusty Champagne, and we will see you later.